Hello everyone, 2024 is here and wishing you all a very happy, healthy and prosperous new year. Now it's also a time when many of us decide to start new habits and make new resolutions. So let's also keep a new resolution this year to make maths more interesting and enjoyable. Now if you already like the subject, that's awesome. Please do let me know in the comments section what you like about the subject, why it's your favorite. But there are many of us who hate maths, who are scared of the subject, who find it very boring. So for them, here are 2 tips to help you make maths, or for that matter, any subject, more enjoyable and interesting. So here is the first tip. So what you need to do is think about which subjects you like the most. What are your favorite subjects? Now, different people may have different answers. Some of you may like history, some of you may like arts or sports. Well, whatever it is, now think about why you like those subjects. For example, you may like history because you love learning about dynasties and civilization. Maybe you like art because of all the colors, and sports maybe because you like the physical activity and the exercise. Now with that frame of mind, take a pen and paper and write down what do you like in maths? What are the topics that you like in maths? Now straight away I can imagine some of you giving me the reply that no, there is nothing that I like in maths. I don't like anything in the subject. Well, I'm not taking that for an answer. Just think a little more. There must be at least one topic that you like in maths. Write that down, okay? Now this activity of thinking and writing about what you like in maths really makes you think more positively about maths. So you may think that, okay, how can I hate a subject in which I do like these 2 or 3 topics? So maybe it's not such a boring subject after all. So this way the outlook towards maths changes, and that is the most important step for us. Okay, so that's the first tip. Now here is the next step. Now you may ask, okay, these are the 3 to 4 topics that I like in maths, but what about the remaining topics that I find so tough, that are so boring? In the exam, I'll be tested on all the topics, not just the ones that I like. Yes, I totally agree with you, but you know what? You're not the only one who thinks that way. Each one of us have some topics in maths that we really don't like. Leave maths, take your own favorite subject. Suppose your favorite subject is history. I'm sure there are a few topics in history that you don't like. Maybe you don't like the part where you have to memorize the dates and the years. So in my case, as a student, to be very frank, I was very weak in commercial maths, profit, loss, everything used to go above my head. I found it very difficult. So every one of us has topics that we don't like in each subject. So that's a very normal thing. But what is important is to keep your mind always open to learning. So for example, this year you found trigonometry in maths very tough. That is okay. Not everybody has to be an expert in trigonometry, but you have to keep your mind open and tell yourself, that's fine. At least I can now learn the basic formula, just the simple sums I can do. But don't ever block your mind and say that I hate maths because trigonometry is so tough. No. That's the approach that you need to stop right away. Keep your mind open to always learning. So these are the 2 tips, friends. The first tip is to identify and write down what you like in maths. And the second tip is to understand that there will be certain topics that you won't like in the subject. And that is perfectly normal. But you need to keep your mind open to always learning. So friends, I sincerely hope you will apply these 2 tips, not just once, but regularly whenever you feel demotivated because of maths. Apply these 2 tips, and I hope that maths ends up being more interesting this year than it was last year. And please share with me what you like in maths, what are the topics you don't like in maths, and how we can make maths more interesting and more enjoyable. So I'm eagerly waiting to read your comments. So till we meet again, take care.